Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another Workout Wednesday with me, Lou Wilson. We are going to do a 20-minute HIIT workout today, as always. So I've got a 5-minute warm-up for you, then we'll do 20 minutes of good sweaty interval work, and then we'll have a nice stretch off at the end. You don't need any equipment for this, but if you're on a hard surface like I am, you might want a mat. If you are used to using weights, a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and you want to add those in for some of the exercises, then feel free to do that if you are used to that and you feel safe and comfortable to do that. All right, let's get started with a warm-up. So we'll start with some butt kickers. Make sure you've got some water to hand, some windows open if it's really hot where you are. It's really hot here. So just trying to get that heel to the bum. If you struggle to include the arms, just leave them out and just move the legs. But if you can bring the arms in as well to get some movement through the shoulders, then do that. A few more of these. Okay. All right, good stuff. We're going to move on to some squats with some reach ups. So you're just going to squat down, just come up, nice big reach up to one side, and then alternate sides. Lovely. So just squat to whatever depth you're comfortable with. Ideally, we want to be working towards thighs parallel to the floor, but if you're not there yet, that's okay. You can make the squat smaller, nice big reach up each time. A few more of these. I can just see that somebody's joined, but I can't read who it is, so welcome, thanks for watching. Well done if you're taking part. We're just warming up, so you haven't missed anything. We're going to do a 20-minute HIIT workout. Okay, one more of these. And I'm going to go to some warrior lunges. So lunge forward, take the arms forward, and then a nice reach to the top. Same on the other side. If you can get your back knee to the floor, then brilliant. If you can't, you know, your lunges might be like here. That is fine, as long as you're getting some movement and through the shoulders as well. Nice big reach up. Okay, we're going to do a couple more of these. Lovely, one more on the other side. There we are. Okay, let's do some walk downs. So, feet wider than shoulders, walking out. We often do these because it's such a good way to warm up the shoulders, and then walking back. So, keep your legs as straight as possible. You might need a tiny bend in the knees if the hamstrings are a bit tight, that's fine. But ideally you want to keep the legs straight. Stand up fully when you've done each one. As you get warmer, you can go a bit faster. If you can't walk out all the way into a full high plank, just walk out to where you feel you'll be able to get back again, and that's fine. You can work towards a full plank. All right, and then we're going to do some star jumps. So you can either star jump like so, or if you need low impact, then you can just go out to one side at a time and step out. Either way, we're just trying to warm up, get the heart rate up a bit, get the whole body moving a little bit before we push up the intensity. Okay, a few more of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay. We're going to do one more round of those, and then we're going to get started. So shorter rounds this time, back to the butt kickers. Again, take out the arms if you need to. Some people find the coordination a bit tricky, that is fine, but include the arms if you can. Good. Going to do 5 more of these, and then we're going to go back to squats with reach ups. Good, so back to the squats, so squat down, nice big reach up to one side, alternating sides each time that you come up. Squats where you feel comfortable and go at your pace. You don't have to match my pace. We're just warming up. Okay, one more to each side. Good, back to warrior lunges. So reaching forward and up. And then the other side. We're just going to do 3 on each side. As I said before, if you're not going all the way down to the floor, that's okay. So your lunges might look more like this. That is fine. Go to where you can. One more. Good. Then we're going to go to some walk downs. Just 2 this time, so walking out and then back in. Stand up fully, shoulders back. Let's do 1 more. Should be starting to get nice and warm now. Heart rate should be going up. And then finally 10 star jumps. So either full star jumps like this or stepping out for low impact. Okay, let's do 5 more. 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Right, there's our warm up. So we are going to work for 20 minutes. Hi Karen, thanks for watching. We're going to work for 20 minutes with 25 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest each time. We've got 15 exercises. We'll go through 2 rounds. It's going to change all the time, so it will go by really fast, and you've got that built-in rest all along the way as well. I'll try and give some lower impact, lower intensity options where I can, and just you do your workout. Don't worry about going at the same pace as me. As long as you're working hard and getting a sweat on, that is good. All right, just grab a drink while I sort out the timer. It's so warm already. Woo! I might just melt into the floor by the end of this. Right, okay, so we're going to start with squats into reverse lunges. So you're going to squat, lunge back with one leg, squat, lunge back with the other leg. All right, that's our first exercise. We're going to start in starting session. 5 seconds. Go with me. Let's go. So squat, reverse lunge, squat again, reverse lunge. So we're always with squats trying to keep our chest up and that weight through the heels. We're aiming to get those thighs parallel to the floor or just below. If you're not there yet, don't worry. Do what you can. And again, if your lunges are a bit smaller, like so, that is fine. And rest. Okay, down ups. As the name suggests, we go down and then we go up. So down to the floor and then up. I'll give a low impact option in a second. 2, 1, let's go. So we're aiming to get that chest to the floor. Jump the feet in wide and stand. If you need low impact, you're going to step, step, go down, step in, stand up. Let's go. Keep the hands where they are on the floor. Okay? So don't walk your hands towards you. You want to get your legs back to your hands. Last one. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to turn to the side for this one. We're going to do Spider-Man jumps and press-ups. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? All right, so you're going to start in this position. 2, 3, let's go. So you're going to start here. You're going to change, come to here, press up. Back to here, jump, jump, knees, press up. With your press ups, try and keep your arms really close to the body. So narrow position with the arms. Good. Woo. Really hot already. Okay, so we're going to dip and punch. So a little dip with the legs, come up, jab across the body, okay? 2, 1, let's go. So, nice low impact, but you can still work really hard. You want the arms to be really active. So when you punch out, punch hard. This is probably helpful if you're feeling a bit stressed. Hopefully you're not, but if you are, this might be a good one to do. So a little dip, punch across the body. Last one. Rest it there. Good. Okay, high knees. So 2 options. You can either jog the high knees like so, or if you need low impact, just step them, march them up. 2, 1, let's go. So if you're jogging, get the arms involved. As I said, if you need to step, just step. Okay, go at your own pace. Brilliant work, keep it going, doing really well. If you're doing this on the recording, well done. Keep it going. 2, 1, rest. Okay, plank, shoulder tap. So we're going to go back into a high plank. Like so. And we're going to tap each shoulder and then bring in each knee. Okay, let's go. So tap, tap, one knee in at a time. You want to be keeping your shoulders over your wrists, so your weight's nice and centered. That's going to make the core work hard. Keep it going. One knee in at a time. Nearly there. Woo. Okay. Squat jumps. So again, 2 options: high impact, low impact. So squat jumps. You're going to squat down, come up, rest for a second, and go back in. Okay, let's go. So here's your high impact option. Okay, if you need to go low impact, I want you to squat down and power up as fast as you can, hard as you can. Okay, all right, there's your low impact. But if you're jumping, go for it. You can take tiny rests in between if you need to, that is fine. Can't see the clock, but oh, there you go, 2 seconds. Woo. Oh, that burns. That burns the legs. Right, split squats. So left foot forward, right knee on the floor, 2, 1, let's go. I'm just going to stand, go back down, stand and back down. Okay, keep the chest up. If your back needs to get to the floor, like so, that is fine. You're still going to be working this front leg really hard. If you've got a dumbbell or a kettlebell and you want to hold it at the chest, then you can. But even without that, you're going to get a great workout. Whew, and rest. Okay. The ups. Oh, I feel like I missed something here. Let me have a quick check. Oh yeah, okay, right. So, go with me on your back, 2, 1. So legs and arms outstretched. Both arms come up to meet one leg. Change legs each time. Whip the arms through to lift the shoulders. Okay, use that momentum from the arms to help you lift the shoulders off the floor and get as high up towards your foot as you can. 2, 1. Okay, so into split squat with the other leg now. So we're going to take the right leg forward into a lunge. And we're going to stand and go back down. 2, 1. Let's go. So down to the floor, straight back up. There you go. Sweating absolute buckets already. Okay, keep that going. Keep that chest up. Keep the weight through the heel in the middle of the front foot. Wiggle your toes if you can. So you're using those big muscle groups in the legs most effectively. Glutes and hammies. Okay. Hollow rocks. So you're going to come onto your back, arms and legs outstretched, and we're going to try and rock in a hollow position. Just go with me. 2, 1, go. So come to here and do little rocks. Okay, so you're keeping those abs active. If you find that really hard, hold it here. If you find that really difficult, bring the legs in a little bit. Okay, so you've got many options depending on where you're at. 2, 1, breath. That is a toughie. Okay. Oh my gosh, burpees. It's a bit hot for burpees, isn't it? But let's give it a go. So, looks like this. Oh, hang on. 2, 1, go with me. So down to the floor, chest down, jump in, jump up. Low impact, you're going to step in, stand up, and so on. Just take the jumps out if you need to. Okay? Nice big jump, arms overhead if you're jumping. Rest. Okay. How's everybody doing? Keep it going, you're doing really well. Walking lunges next. So use whatever space you've got available. We're just going to walk in that lunge. 2, 1, let's go. Good. So, back knee to the floor if you can. Just turn around whenever you need to. Use whatever space you've got. Keep that chest up. Big push off that front foot to come back up again. Again, if you've got a dumbbell or something you want to hold at chest height, you can. A child, maybe. If you're trying to do this around a little one, you can pick them up for that one. Okay, 2 more, and then we're going to go all the way around again. So, going to be on our left-hand side. Whoops. Right, let's go. Left-hand side. You can be here and lifting. Okay, if that's not challenging, bring the legs straight and do that. My feet are off the mat, so I'm slipping. I'll get in a better position next time. So you're trying to get that hip towards the floor and then straight up again. 2, 1, rest. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the right hand side. I'm going to get my feet on the mat so I don't slip this time. So right hand side, remember you can either have bent legs or straight legs. Let's go. So if you're doing it here, it's going to look like this. Nice neutral position with the chest. Make sure you're not leaning back or leaning forwards. If you're ready for straight legs, go to that. If you can do the straight legs, but you struggle with the dip, come to here and just stay here and build strength in that position. You'll still be really working in the side here. Rest. Right. Rest. Amazing. Let's go around again. We've got this. So we're going back to squats and reverse lunges. So we're going to, hang on, we'll go together. Let's go. So squat, reverse lunge, squat, reverse lunge with the other leg. If you really struggle with the lunges, you know, perhaps you struggle with balance, then just stick to squats. That's fine. Let's go. Keep it going. We're over halfway. We're doing really well. And rest. Okay, back to down up. So chest to the floor and then standing. So it's going to look like this. All the way down. All the way up. Remember, you can step if you need to, okay? Let's go. So if you're jumping, it's going to look like this. If you're stepping, step back, step down, step in, stand up, shoulders back. Okay, so you've got 2 options there. Make sure you stand up fully, full extension through the hips. Shoulders set back. Last one. Woo! Brilliant, okay. Spider-Man jumps and press-ups. So, we're going to start in a high plank with 1 foot set forward, and then we're going to switch and press up. Let's go. So switch, come to your knees, press up, chest to the floor if you can. Switch, come to your knees, and so on. Don't worry if you can't get your chest to the floor. Okay, go to where you can. When you build strength, you'll get there. Keep your arms nice and close to the body. Okay, nice. Dip and punch. Let's do some good punches. So, standing up, we're going to dip, jab across each time. Let's go. Dip and punch. Remember, it's just like a half squat. It's not even a half squat, quarter squat maybe. Tiny little dip. And then as we bounce up, nice, hard, active jab punch or across. I don't actually know what kind of punch this is. Just punch across the body. Woo! Okay, jogging high knees are coming next. So remember, you can either jog out the high knees, get those knees up as high as you can, or you can step if you need to step. All right, so 2, 1, let's go. Good work. Keep it going. Remember, step, step, step if you need to. High as you can with the knees each time. Doing really well. Let's keep it going. Nearly there. 2, 1, rest. Okay, plank shoulder taps with a knee in. So, come into that high plank position. And we are going to tap, tap, and then bring the knees in. Let's go. 1, 2, each knee and in turn. Good. So we're trying to stay really stable through the midline of the body. We're trying to not have too much side to side movement with the torso. The way we do that is really focus on drawing our belly button to the spine, staying rock solid in the core, shifting our weight through our hands. Whew. Okay, squat jumps, all power squats. So option 1, you're going to squat and jump, squat and jump. Let's go. So if you're jumping, going to explode off those legs, come up as high as you can. If you need low impact, want a steady squat down, power up as hard as you can. Steady squat down, power up, really get some power through the legs every time you come up. Send the knees apart. 2, 1, rest. That burns. I don't like it. Why did I program that? Okay. I got that right, yeah, the ups. So, straight arms, straight legs. Arms through, 1 leg up. Lift the shoulders. So remember, we're going to use the arms, yeah? Don't be afraid to get some momentum to lift those shoulders off the floor. Your core is still going to be working really hard. Breathe out as you come up. Nearly there. Amazing, okay. Split squat on the right. We're doing a slightly different order to last time, but don't worry, we're getting it all done. So, right foot forward, 2, 1, let's go. So, down and standing up. So, ideally, back knee touches the floor each time. If you can't, if your squats are smaller, your splits are smaller rather, split lunges, then that is fine. But if you can, get that back knee to the floor. Chest up, weight through the back and the middle of the front foot. Whoop, nearly lost my balance. Good. Shake it off, we're going to do the other leg. We're so nearly there, guys, we're doing really well. It's hot, like really hot. Okay, left foot forward, 2, 1, let's go. Good, chest up, eyes forward. Remember, weight through the heel and the midfoot. You can actually lift your toes off in the front foot and that will stop you putting your weight through the toes. 2, 1, rest. Ouchie. Okay, hollow rocks. Are we ready for this? We're ready for this. Okay, arms and legs outstretched. Gonna make that shallow banana shape with the body. Let's go. So here's your start position. If you're rocking, you're just trying to come up a little and rock back a little. Okay, keep the feet together, hands together. If that is really hard, try just staying in that position. If that position starts to fail, bring the knees in, keep the shoulders lifted. Okay, you're still going to be working really hard. And rest. Oh my gosh, burpees. I need a quick drink. Okay. It's really, really, really hot. All right, 2, 1. Let's go. All the way down. In. Jump up. Low impact. Step it out. Step it in. And stand. Okay. Oh, do whichever you need to. Go at your pace. Just keep it going. This is probably the toughest exercise that we've got left. And rest. Woo! Walking lunges. Okay, so we're going to be walking and lunging. Don't fall over like I did nearly just then. 2, 1, go. So keep getting that back knee to the floor if you can. Chest up. Push up hard off that front foot. Good, nearly there. Couple more after this, and then we are ready for a stretch. 2, 1, rest. Okay, left side, plank dips. So, come onto your left hand side, either legs bent like so, or legs out straight. 2, 1, go. So if your legs are bent, you're just going to be lifting from here, like so. If that's not challenging, you're going to come to here. If you're comfortable in this position, you're going to dip and come up. So your hip barely touches the floor, and then it lifts up again. Keep the feet stacked if you can. 2, 1, rest. That is hard. All right, other side, and then it's time to stretch. Can't wait for that. 2, 1, go. So option 1, legs bent, dips. Option 2, come to here. If you're comfortable here, lift that hip. You might find one side much easier, like I definitely find this side easier. So that's pretty normal. We tend to favour one side just in everything that we do. To really feel that work just above the hip. Ah, rest. Session complete. Woo! My goodness. Oh, good work. Okay, well done everybody. Good work. Karen, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did it, well done to anyone that's just done that on the recording. It's really hot. Right, let's have a stretch. So, let's take 1 foot forward. Keep the chest lifted. Hang on to that toe and pull it towards you if you can. Keep the chest up, send the bum back. You feel a nice opening up in the lower back if your back's tight, and a nice stretch up the back of the leg into the hamstring. Whew, a few more seconds and we'll change sides. Okay, other side. Wow, sweating buckets. So if you've not joined this before, I do these HIIT workouts, different one each week, live at 1 PM on a Wednesday on the Facebook page, and then I post them to the YouTube channel, so Elemental Coaching, Body Mind Nutrition on YouTube. So there's other routines there that you can catch up on any time and have a go at if you enjoyed it. Find something to just steady yourself against, and take one leg up, keep the knees close together, chest out. Good. Yeah, so you can catch up on those on YouTube anytime. New one goes up each week. Oh, and if you do them each week, you'll definitely see an improvement. You might find that you can keep going for longer. You can do some of the more high intensity or higher impact movements. Stick with it. You'll feel great. Hope you do feel good if you've just done it. So keep those knees close together, keep that chest up. A couple more seconds and then we're going to go down onto the floor or the mat. Stretch out the hip flexors a bit. So I'm going to come down, lunge down on the floor and just sink. You can lean on the front leg, that's okay. And just sink down a little bit, forwards a bit until you feel a stretch through the top of the thigh and the back leg. Keep that chest up, as always. Brilliant. A few more seconds and then we'll change sides. Ready for some lunch now, for sure, and a really long cold drink. Make sure you drink loads after this, especially if it's hot where you are, because that was a sweaty one. And what you'll find after high intensity interval training like that is that you keep sweating, your body temperature stays elevated for a while, so just stay nice and hydrated for the rest of the day and you'll be fine. Okay, last one for the legs. We're going to come down onto the floor or the mat, bring one leg underneath you, bent underneath you, the other leg straight out behind, and just sink and just shuffle about so you feel a stretch through the bum, the glutes of the bent leg. And you can get the head down to the mat if you need to increase that stretch. Just relax into it. When you breathe out, relax, and that should increase the stretch. A few more seconds and then we'll do the other side. Okay, change sides, last stretch. Whew. Okay. Oh, feels so nice. Stretching is the best bit. Hopefully you are feeling absolutely awesome. Last few seconds. And we are done. Okay, well done. Brilliant effort for doing that. Thank you so much for joining me, whether it's live or recorded. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Karen, for watching, and take care. Have a lovely afternoon. See you next time. Bye bye.